Yes, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping you're doing well wherever you are. Now, Kenyans have busted President Ruto for planning to appoint Charles Nyachae as the next IEBC chairman. And of course, there are reasons as to why President Ruto is being cornered and blamed why he has these plans, why he's planning to, appoint chairman, IEBC chairman Charles Nyachae. One reason is that Ruto is a close friend to Charles Nyachae. And of course, remember during the last elections, Charles Nyachae was joined the UDA camp. And of course, there are photos that can prove that. And of course, this shows that there's a close connection between Ruto and Charles Nyachae. And this shows that Charles Nyachae is not fit for the office. Why? Because he is a close president. He is an ally to William Samoei Ruto. And of course, so many people have been asking themselves, why is Ruto, trying to, determine who the next IEBC chairman is? Of course, as someone who is in power, he has obligation to, of course, foresee the next chairman. And of course, he's the person who knows very well that he has to, appoint chairman, who is of course his friend, and who will of course work with him closely. Remember, right now, Kenyans, President Ruto is really facing fierce opposition from Kenyans, and as the head of state, he knows very well that it won't be easy for him to be re-elected. So he has to do things his own ways. He has to organize the IEBC, and even Kalonzo Musyoka himself has been blaming President Ruto of trying to, dictate all the staffs who are going to be appointed in IEBC. And this is a clear indication that IEBC is going to be bungled, and the next election will be bungled. And IEBC will be compromised based on what we are seeing in IEBC chairmanship appointment. Now, another question that people asking themselves: why does Ruto want a Kisii guy, the next IEBC? Remember, right now, there are questions. People want Matiang'i to face Ruto in 2027. And of course, Ruto wants to, win Kisii people. He wants to choose one of their own, because after all, Kisii have been blaming Ruto, accusing Ruto of neglecting them, of refusing to appoint his government. Now he wants Nyachae to cover that gap, so that if at all Matiang'i faces Ruto, Ruto will be having an easy time sweeping through Nyanza votes. Because right now, yes, Raila Odinga on his side. Should Raila stick with Ruto till 2027, it means that a good percentage from Nyanza land will somehow vote for Ruto, even though this is not guaranteed. A good percentage will somehow vote for Ruto. So this is why I think so many people, Kenyans, really think that this IEBC is going to be bungled. Kenyans feel that the elections will be bungled because if Ruto is Nyachae as the next IEBC chairman, and this Nyachae is a former UDA, ally. So what do you expect? You expect him to be compromised, because many times we've seen, the late Chebukati being blamed, alilipwa nini, but of course there's no evidence to prove that this IEBC chairman, are usually compromised. But these are the things that these people, they bungled elections, they're the ones who determine who the next winner star is. Now tell me, do you think Nyachae will be the next IEBC chairman? And do you think Nyachae is close to President Ruto? And do you think the next election will be free and fair